Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for an episode of Idaho. Alright, we're gonna have things going on today. If you recall from the previous episode, we were finishing up field number 25. I finished it up off camera. And now, all we have left is 35 and 36 for the time being. So everything else has been harvested. These two have been planted already. Other than that, that's all the harvesting we're going to do with these two last fields here. Anyways, so on 25, or in field 25 there, we... where did I leave this guy? We have some straw. And if we look at our supplies here... if we look at our straw supplies, we're running a little bit low on straw, so I figure I should bale a little bit of straw up here because I don't want to be running that low. Looks like we're running a little bit low on hay too, a little bit. So what we're gonna do is gonna bale up a little bit of that straw there. One other thing before I completely forget about it is we are going to sell that truck because it's giving me a lot of lag and it's really annoying, so I'm just going to sell it. This one right here. I don't know why, but it was giving me lots of frame rate lag. I'm not sure the reason for it specifically, but it was rather annoying, so I just sold it. Anyways, we do need to grab this. So this is our plow. Now this tractor can pull it and it does okay, but in reality this tractor is way underpowered for a plow of that size. Not gonna lie to you here. It is a pretty enormous plow for this tractor, unfortunately for us. So I think next time I use this, I'm gonna use it on a proper tractor. Now this one does pull it in the game, but in real life probably not, so I'm gonna leave it there for the time being, but we are going to use that again very soon. Now let's just take a quick peek at our stocks here. So we have 160,000 liters of oats, and at our livestock farm we have 115,000 liters of oats and 69,000 liters of soybeans. So we have a couple options. We could, so I left the trailer there. We could pick up another truck. We're actually going to need another truck. Let's do that first. Because that other truck was really laggy, and I'll have to remember that for next time, because having a laggy truck like that is not fun. It makes driving the truck a big pain. So we're going to see what else we have available to us here. What else? No, can't afford that one. That one's not that good. I've used it. I don't know why I still have it there. What else do we have? I've used that one before. That one's not that good, I don't think either. That's just a flatbed. Those are too expensive. That's not really North American at all. I think that's Russian, I want to say it is. Ukraine. There we go. What other options do we have? Not many other options apparently. Could get the day cab, or this is the one we got. The day cab we got. It's a nice looking truck, but not necessarily my favorite, that's for sure. This guy, or I think we only have one left, the Kenworth, or the Western Star. This one's, let's get the Kenworth. I haven't got this one in a while, I don't think. It's one of my favorites. So what I will do is I will just reset or get them to deliver the truck, and I will where is it here? Oh, let's see, display tractors. Can we get it? No. Okay. Anyway, so we'll go over here. There we go. Put this in our group 6. This is a Kenworth T800. This is one of Duke's ones. If you want it, you can't have it because it's not available, unfortunately. Anyway, so this is one of the ones I don't know, I really like this one for whatever reason. One of my favorite trucks. Don't know why. Alright, so we want to go to the livestock. There we go. And let's get that. And what we'll do is, while he is driving, we will take a look at prices. We got corn's down, manure's down, oats is up at the train depot. What else is up? Soybeans is up. So oats and soybeans are the ones we should be selling, really. What was canola at? It's a little low, because it's been like double that, so we're going to leave that for the time being. Okay, so I'll get that truck hooked up to the trailer, and then we'll go from there. The other thing we need to do is get that baler running. So where's the Ford? Here we go. I was going to get a bigger baler, but now that I bought the truck, I can't afford it, so just going to use the Ford 7000 here. So the NA modding ones. It's always a loud tractor, but it's a nice one, so we're going to go ahead and use it. And we'll hook it up to the McHale baler here. Let's just hook this up here. There we go, perfect. I think you hook up the PTO on this one too, don't you? Yes. Doesn't look like you do, but you actually do. Alright, so what we're going to do is grab this guy, and I think what we'll do is I'll grab... where is he here? I'll take this guy down to the field right now, and then I'll bring up the Massey Ferguson as well. Because we're going to need to... there's a gas station to fill this up there. We're going to need to... I think we're going to rig... Do we need to rig it? No, I think the the Chrome Squadro rig is a bit bigger than... It's like 9 meters versus 7 meters, so... Could work. I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to... I'll figure it out. We'll see. First, we gotta fill this guy up with fuel because these guys are always fuel-hungry tractors. And they have such a small fuel tank, too. That's the funny part about that. So, it's like, you have to fill it up like every, I don't know, every time you want to do something with it. But that's, you know, for an older tractor, that's fairly common, I guess. I don't know. Any tractors like that, really. If we're being honest with ourselves here. Because, of course, well, if you want to, you can look at it this way. You could say something like, wow, really terrible at driving this tractor. The new tractors are theoretically more fuel efficient than the old tractors, right? So because of that, they will use up less fuel, and they probably have bigger... Wow. I'm just going to drive them over here, because apparently I can't drive on the road. Theoretically, they have larger fuel tanks as well, due to that, but I don't know for sure, so... Anyways, I spread lime on that field right there, and I left the lime spreader, the ProStar, over here, because I'm going to have to spread lime on this field I'm baling right now as well. Wow, this road seems really bumpy with this tractor. I don't know what the reason for that is, but it seems excessively bumpy. Look at that. I think that's... I don't know if that's intended or not. I'm sure it's intended, but... It just seems a little... Look at that. Jeez. Anyways, as I said, I got the ProStar chilling out right there for the time being. I'm going to spread some more lime on that field in a second. This is going to give us a crazy amount of straw, I'm sure of it. We probably only really need one load of straw, I imagine. Something along those lines. What is this? Field 25, I think it is. If I use this, I wonder where that will be. Because I don't want to, I'm not a big fan of baling with these round balers. Square barrels I don't mind, but rounds I'm not a big fan of, I'll be honest. Is that going to, should line up. Let's see how that rolls out. Let's just lower the pickup there. And then we'll get this guy started. And see how it goes. Is he offset? Why is he offset? There we go. And we'll have him bale at, I don't know, 13 kilometers an hour or something. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a lot of straw. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how far he's come. He's going to have a bale already. Anyway, so maybe I should upgrade to a bigger baler. Jeez. That's going to be crazy. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll let him do that for the time being. And we'll grab this guy right here. And we'll drive this guy back to the... I wanted to say base. We'll drive this guy back to the other farm, and then we'll grab the trailer. Because this truck actually... The ELS limiter works on this truck, but it doesn't on the GMC. Which is the reason I'm going to use this truck, as opposed to the GMC. Although I know there is a Agrias Tenuous trailer that goes in the back of a semi that could work actually in this scenario. And look, there's a whole bunch of bales right there, right in the middle of the field, just off to your left. Here, I'll show you them as I drive by. Don't know how that happened, but it happened somehow. Selling by auction. Am I going in the right direction? Yeah, I thought so. So to get this guy hooked up to the trailer that picks up the bales automatically. And I'll use this truck to do that. And then I should probably get those combines rolling as well, actually, now that I think about it. Because they have not been rolling yet. But we'll have a couple other things to do, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's grab... Thank goodness this truck is fast, though. Wonder how many bales it's going to end up with. I checked what the counter... raise counter on. So he's done 4 bales in one pass. So I don't know how many passes it's going to be, but quite a few, I imagine. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Anyways, 4 bales per, I don't know how many there, well, there'll be quite a few. Let's just say that. There definitely will be quite a few, so definitely we'll have to look at next time around when you want to make some hay or some straw. We'll have to look up an upgrade. Something like a one of the big bale series, or the extreme baling pack perhaps, or maybe one of the Crone in-game ones. I haven't used that in a while either. Look at this. This road is just ridiculous. If I weigh down this truck, I don't know what will happen. Nope, that makes it worse. I think we have 2. There we go. I never understood why this truck has like a feature where you can add weight to it, because it was, as I said, it was originally one of those. It was a pulling truck, or meant to be a pulling truck. Then I modified it for my own purposes, which is why we have it here, and I changed the sound of the truck as well. So, aw, really? Come on. Thought that was going to be close enough. Oh man. Alright, let's get this a little bit closer here. There we go. Perfect. I'm just going to leave him here actually for the time being, because we don't actually need to pick up the bales quite yet. Looks like it's going to do about... Looks like it's going to be pretty close to 4 a row. Anyways, let's hop into this guy right here. There we go. And this truck's actually really fast too. One of the complaints, I think I was talking to Carebear 76 about this a long time ago now, was that his Duke's trucks are really narrow. Which is true, because they actually are narrow in comparison to lots of other trucks. And this isn't necessarily the best looking truck, not by a long shot, but it is one of my favorites for whatever reason. All right, so let's take a load of oats. Not wheat, barley, corn, canola, oats. And what we'll do is we'll accelerate time just a smidgen like that. And I don't think there's any great demands coming up. I technically could check. Or I could check to see if there were any great demands. No great demands. So if I do, I think it's this. So cheaty. Wheat, potatoes. Okay, didn't make a difference anyways. Anyways. Let's go ahead and fill this guy up with oats. And the train depot, I believe, is the place to go. I don't think I have a course for that. Sell. What do I have in this category? Sell train depot. Oh, I do have one from here. I'll load it just in case. But I should be okay doing it myself. I would hope, at least. Anyways. Yes, I know oats isn't accepted there. So this should make us a little bit of money. I'm not sure how much money. We're going to find out in a second here. So far we haven't got that many oats, actually. And you know what we should do? Before I get too caught up in something again, is set these guys up. What is this? Field 36. Okay. 14 in the northeast corner, heading south. Generate the course, and we'll call this F35 combine 14 meters. And I think he's already set to the right offset anyways, so we'll set him on his way. And then we'll go from there. Is it set to the right offset? Yes. Don't know why. Oh. What's he doing? Why did he decide to do that? Like, really? Tear up a crop now. Go figure. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get him started in the right manner. Oh, why is it at 35? That's weird. Maybe I went to 36 by accident. In the northeast corner heading... Oh, that's why. I want to heading... I thought that was south. Apparently it is not south. It is... Which direction is that? West. There we go. It should be good now. Oh my goodness. There we go. That makes sense. Alright, let's delete this one then. Gotta hate when that happens. You think you have the right direction on the right field, and it turns out you don't. So this one is F35. Combi 14 meters. There we go. And what I'll do is I'll set this guy on his way first, and then they'll set the other combine on its way. Because what happens is, if you have two combines on the same course or on similar courses, they run into problems, is what I'm trying to say. But that just does mean I need to have something unloading these combines. What do we have available to us? These guys are still doing their thing. Still. Where's the other one I'm looking for? I guess no. Where's the other guy? Should have brought 16 bales. Who am I looking for? Not this guy. Not that guy. I guess this person. This might be a bit on the light side for what I want to use it for. I want to use it to pull those grain buggies. This only has 130 something horsepower. And that guy's not for what I want to use it for. I guess I'll have to... I will have to use this guy. Which is a little overkill for the grain buggies, but I don't really have anything else that can actually carry the grain from that combine in this area, actually. I guess I do have that, but I don't think I can. I don't know, actually. There might be a one where you can actually unload it from there. I'm not sure. All right, so let's set this guy on his way. Say live to main stock. And we'll move this guy out of the way. And go sell some of this, because we actually need to do that. Oh, man. Hopefully we can make some money this time around. I have to follow the signs. I think this is the train yard over here. Yeah. What I really should do, actually, is I should change this trailer up for the Cornhusker, maybe. See, that was kind of cool, because it's gray on gray. That's the other reason why I got this particular truck, because it is a gray on gray, so it is a nice looking truck. If you like gray. I like gray. Green's my favorite color, but gray's pretty close. Alright. I wonder how much money we're going to make from this. Should be interesting, actually. Because this is train yards up here, and this is a high value crop, surprisingly. It is worth $1,017 a ton. And it's high of $10.67 actually, so this isn't too bad. Anyway. It's funny when I try to use this truck on what map was it now? OGF Bayern Farm. It really didn't like the bounciness of some of those roads. It's because they had lots of bumps in them. It did not work very well. Alright, nice. Random little observation. I know Craft Farms recently started a modding group, I guess you could call it. And one of the things I'll be curious to see is what some of their he was talking about some of the American trucks they were talking about making. So it would be interesting to see what they come up with, actually, because I'd like to see some more American styled trucks. I know that for a fact. So it'd be interesting to see what they end up coming up with. I think he is working with Fireman 8808 on that, which is pretty cool. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I think right now they're just doing edits for the time being, but I believe they are going to start making their own, maybe in 2015. I don't know. But that's what I heard. At least that's what I heard through the channel. So, sweet. That was quite a bit of money. That we made 50 grand from that one load, which is pretty awesome. And we have about 2 or 3 loads, something like that, somewhere in that area. Yeah, like this is totally smoother than the other truck. And Duke's trucks weren't necessarily the most polished trucks in terms of graphics and whatnot, but this is way smoother than their truck. I know American Eagle Modding makes lots of trucks too, so what I should do, actually, I should take this truck in and I should customize it. Ooh, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Oh gosh. This is what happens when I think about these things out loud. Yeah. Put like IR trucking on the side. Oh gosh, don't think about it. I'm gonna do it. Could be kind of cool. That would be pretty sweet, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, I don't know if it'd be... I don't think Duke would mind. I think he'd appreciate his trucks being used still. Actually, one of the seeders I have was actually a a re-edit of Duke's cedar case precision air combo that he had. So everyone loved those things. Ah, it's a bush, watch out. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Right, it doesn't automatically start loading. I keep forgetting that for some reason. I don't know why. You think I would remember these things. These guys are still doing their thing. He's coming back. Guess I can't start this guy yet. Where's the other? Alright, I can take over from this guy, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab the... I really don't like the end cab of this thing. And we're going to grab the those 2 grain carts there. I think in this, in real life, with this hooking onto the grain carts would be really overkill. Well, maybe not. Like, in terms of horsepower, probably not. Because this whole thing only has like 200 horsepower or so. Because this is one of those early big powerful tractors that John Deere came out with. One of them, at least. I don't know how many they actually come out with, but there we go. And while we're down here, let's set him back the other way, main to livestock. I think it was Daniel said I shouldn't use that course all the time, and I kind of understand why, but if I didn't, I'm going to address this, Daniel. If I didn't use that, which, you know, it's a good point, I probably shouldn't use it as much, but if I didn't use it, you'd see a lot of trucking and a lot less farming, I think. Which maybe that's what he wants to see, and that's why he said it. I don't know. Alright, where the heck was I? Here we are. What? Oh yes, I need to stay in this truck when it's filling. That's the one thing I don't like about these things. You have to actually stay in the truck. I don't know why, but apparently you do. So this should put us up over 100,000 with how much left here? 20,000 left. So we should be able to clear 120-ish thousand plus what we have at the main farm, which is, how much do we have in the main farm? 16. That's the livestock farm. We have 160,000. So we have another $160,000 essentially sitting at the main farm as well. So, and what's in these fields? I totally forgot. I want to assume one of these is oats. Oh no, barley and canola. So yeah, maybe we didn't have as many oats as I thought we did. And the soybean crops I just did not do well on because pH levels were not where they were supposed to be, so that was totally my bad. Oh well, these things happen. The case is slipping. It's probably stuck in a wall somewhere. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yes. I had to double check there. Oh goodness. Alright, get this guy. We'll sell this and we should be up over 100,000. Then maybe what we'll do is we'll get a tractor powerful enough to pull that big plow. Although some of the tractors I want to get are kind of expensive. So I'll have to think about that a little bit. Because we need to have something that's appropriately powered. At least I try to do that. Minus that big plow. I thought that homemade tractor would be fine with it, but some people obviously didn't agree with me, and I can understand. But it's a pretty mighty plow. I could just buy a smaller plow, actually. That could be an option too. There we go. Perfect. Alright, wow, that is unloading. Let's take a quick look at what plows I have. I actually have one plow I really like. Not that. This one's really nice. But it's only... The problem with these plows is that they're really small. And it would just take... Actually, I saw Randy with one. That was a really nice plow. That had... It was like a super long extended plow. Maybe we'll have to look into getting that. Because you're kind of obliged to get something that big when you're using the soil mod. Especially if you're on big fields like this. So I don't know. Anyways, folks, that seems like a good place as any to stop. What we'll do is get out of that. Anyways, we'll do next episode. We'll come back and we'll finish up the rest of the harvest, I think. And that's it for today, folks. My name is Iain Robson. It's been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Idaho. Catch you guys later.